Hey guys, welcome back for today's video. If you've seen the previous video, you already know what's going on. I got 18 boxes in like these, and they are generally stock full of all kinds of comics, 90s and newer, but sometimes also 80s and occasionally 70s or 60s issues. Not that much, but mostly modern comics. And there's gonna be a whole lot of styrofoam flying around, I think. So this is box number 1. Just gonna open it. In the previous videos where I've received boxes like these, I would just browse through one box at a time. I'm considering doing 2 boxes at a time. I'm not sure yet how that's gonna work out. I'm planning on, I got a second box right next to me right now. I'm planning on doing 2 boxes in this video, but I might just end up splitting them up and doing 1 box every video. I'm not sure yet. As you can see, it's the comics are actually going over the rim of the box, so that's quite a lot. And I'm just gonna take them out first and then browse through them one by one, not taking any out of the bag unless I think it's really noteworthy, something like the art or certain scenes or whatnot. But yeah, it's gonna get messy. Like, as you can see, there's styrofoam inside the box, and sometimes it's lying around here, sometimes it doesn't. We'll just see what happens. So I'm just gonna be making 2 piles and browse through them and see if I can make sort of a division between the publishers, because that makes it easier for me to sort out later on. Alright, so here we go. We got The Thing, issue number 22. And Miracle Man, issue number 2 of the first series, I think. And then we have Marvel Age, issue number 72. I generally don't buy all the Marvel Ages unless the cover attracts me. I don't really care for the articles inside. It doesn't really mean anything nowadays anymore. It's more like a nostalgic thing. But for example, this cover, I just had to get that one. This cover, well, it's got the a picture of the original motion picture of the Punisher, so I thought that was pretty cool. Number 69 and 72 and 68. And then we have the annual of the Avengers West Coast, or West Coast Avengers number 2. Another Thing, issue number 16 and number 15. And number 14. And Avengers West Coast, issue number 74. Thing, issue number 10. And Magnus Robot Fighter, issue number 13. Thing number 8. And Bloodshot number 0. Thing, issue number 6. And another Marvel Age. I've had this one before. I think this is a really awesome Bill Sienkiewicz cover of the Dire Wrath. But the one I had, there was something wrong with it. Either a small tear or a smudge on it. So I just had to grab it again. So here we are. Issue number 2 of The Thing. Issue number 4 of The Thing. Then we have a embossed Shadow of the Bat, issue number 35. Just make a little room here. Then we have Exceptional X-Men, issue number 1. I quit buying new comics because of the cover price, $14.99. I don't want to pay that for a new cover or a new comic. But this one was offered to me for like $2, and in that case I can't resist. So I bought 2, one for myself and one for someone else who might enjoy it. Immortal X-Men issue number 2. I already have this one, but the same story goes here. Then we have a Darkhold issue number 1, polybagged, part of the Rise of the Midnight Suns. And there's a poster inside, I guess. Then we have Avengers Volume 2 issue number 1. Extermination issue number 3 variant cover. It's a connecting cover with the original X-Men, but probably the time displaced ones. I'm not familiar with the story, haven't read it yet, so not sure about that. Then we have a Batman issue number 433. And then we have Secret War Spider-Verse number 1. And we got it twice. The annual of the Web of Spider-Man issue number 5, part of the Atlantis Attack storyline. We have Demons, issue number 1, by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo, so that should probably be pretty good. Then we have Invincible Iron Man issue number 2 of the 3rd volume. X-Men Red issue number 5. And the Immortal Thor issue number 15, and K.S.R. number 5. Then we have Weapon X, volume 1, issue number 3. Something is Killing the Children, issue number 34. Then we have Solar Man of the Atom, issue number 21, and issue number 25. Then we have the Shield Limited series. I think this is the second volume, issue number 1. The Sentry, issue number 3. Wolverine and Gambit Limited Series, issue number 1, with a gold foil enhancement. Weapon X, volume 1, issue number 4. Wolverine, volume 2, issue number 140 and 139. Then we have Professor Xavier and the X-Men, issue number 15. Pretty cool art. I think this is Duncan Rouleau, but I'm not sure. But I think this is his. Those are his initials, and I like his art, but it doesn't say who did the cover. But I think it might be Duncan Rouleau. Regardless, I don't have any issues of this series, I don't think, and if I can buy it for a cheap price, I'll just complete it. Avengers West Coast issue number 37. Uncanny X-Men issue number, 376. Daredevil 359, volume 1, Generation X, issue number 22. Wolverine issue number 151. X-Men volume, I call this volume 1, issue number 59. West Coast Avengers issue number 19 and number 20. Uncanny X-Men 339. West Coast Avengers number 15 and 16. X-Factor issue number 129 of the first volume. West Coast Avengers number 12 and 11. And number 9. And number 10. Issue number 7 and issue number 8. Issue number 6 and issue number 5. Already have these Avengers West Coast issues, but there's always room for an upgrade if they are in a better state. I'll check it out once I sort them all out and try and sell the other ones to people I know in my network. Issue number 2 and issue number 3. Then we have another Thing, issue number 34, Against the Sphinx. Then we have a reprint of Wolverine Old Man Logan, issue number 66. At least I think this is a reprint. Pretty sure it is, not sure, no 100% sure, but I think this might just be a reprint. Thing, issue number 28. Then we have an annual of Firestorm. issue number 1. And we close this one off with a Marvel Age, issue number 48. And I had to get this one because of all the mutants on there and some Avengers. So I'm just gonna add this one to this stack right here, and I think I will do the second box as well. There's the second box, and let's just open it up quickly. Keep things going. Let's be a little bit careful here, because there's no real protection on the top. I mean, you'd expect the top one to be turned over like this, but you can't be sure, so I have to be a little bit careful. Seeing some Web of Spider-Mans. What's this? Fantastic Four, Marvel Select. And special edition of Warlock. Bumped into the camera there, as you might have noticed. Let me just align this again. Oh, try and align this again. There we go. Alright, so for this box we start off with pile number 1 with X-Force issue number 50, but this is actually the variant cover done by Rob Liefeld instead of Adam Polino, who did the original A version. You don't see this one very often. It's not extremely expensive or anything, but I figured I'd just grab it just to be sure. We got Web of Spider-Man issues number 66 and 67. And then we have Spider-Man chapter 1 issue number 3. And some more Web of Spider-Mans issue number 65 and 64. X-Vengeance storyline. Then we have another chapter 1, issue number 2. Web of Spider-Man issue number 60 and 61. And 59 and 58. And another chapter 1, but this is the variant cover, as you can see, issue number 2. Web of Spider-Man issue number 57 and chapter 1 issue number 1. And issue number 46 of Web of Spider-Man. And then we have a Marvel Select Fantastic Four. Issue number 5. I don't know what this series is, how many issues there are, but they're Fantastic Four, so I had to grab it. Web of Spider-Man issue number 41. And we have a Wrong Space Knight issue number 12, and another Marvel Selects Fantastic Four issue number 4 and number 3, and another ROM issue number 19, so 12 and 19. Marvel Selects number 2 Fantastic Four. Then we have a pretty new one, probably like 2014 or something like that. Issue number 8 of the She-Hulk. And then we have some more Web of Spider-Man, so issue number 21. And Captain America, issue number 349 and 348. And 347. And 346. 345. 343. And then we go back to Web of Spider-Man annual number 10. Then we have X-Men Origins Colossus, which I did not have yet, so that's very cool. Pretty cool cover, I gotta say. I'm not sure about the art on the inside, but this looks pretty cool, so very happy to have that. Then we have the Warlock Special Edition, issue number 5. Another Web of Spider-Man Annual, issue number 7. Then we have the Cyberforce Universe Sourcebook, issue number 1. Then we have a Extreme Destroyer Prologue, issue number 1. Don't think I have this one yet, so very nice. Generation X number 1 with a pretty cool chromium cover. Now this one I'm going to take out of the bag because I'm just a big fan of Chris Bichello's art, and this chromium cover just looks amazing in my opinion. But yeah, this art is pretty cool. Let me see if I can give you guys a quick glance. So yeah, this is the story where both Banshee and the White Queen recruit new mutants to be sort of the second New Mutants team, and yeah, it's very cool. If you're not familiar with Generation X, especially the first couple of issues are very cool to read, to have. Cool team, new powers, and cool team dynamic with old mentors Banshee and White Queen, Emma Frost. Definitely a recommendation. It should not be expensive. You could probably get it for a couple of bucks. Then we have the Sabertooth Limited Series, issue number 4. Mark Teixeira should probably open this one up to show you guys, but I'll just keep on going. X-Men issue number 113. Then we have some more Web of Spider-Mans, but more later issues, issue number 123 and 122. Actually, only 2. Punisher and Bullseye, issue number 4 of 5 of a limited series. Another Web of Spider-Man, issue number 121. 120. Then we have a Dark Devil, issue number 3. Probably a limited series of like 3 issues or something like that. I don't know. Not familiar with this, but Daredevil, so I had to get it. And issue number 1. So this is probably a complete limited series, I'm expecting. Then we have a semi-classic Mighty Thor, issue number 352. Another Web of Spider-Man with a polybag with some kind of animated series thing in there, probably. 113, 111 of Web of Spider-Man. Then we have a DC, Superman and Batman, Heroes for Hunger, or Heroes Against Hunger actually. Another Web of Spider-Man, issue number 106. A Thor annual, which I didn't have yet, issue number 12. Web of Spider-Man, issue number 62. Another Mighty Thor, 348 with, I don't know what this is. A promo card of Battle of the Atom. Web of Spider-Man, issue number 78 and 75. And Mighty Thor, issue number 346. Web of Spider-Man, issues number 71 and 73. And the final one is chapter 1 of Spider-Man, issue number 5. And that's it for this video, guys. So we went through 2 boxes, we got 16 more to go. Hope you guys will join me for the next one, and later.